How I fake being rich as a 21-year-old broke college student living in Los Angeles.
Bragging about wealth that you do not even have. That's why I draw the line.
And it goes like this.
It also makes you wonder, does influencing pay this much?
Because she'll really spend her last dollar on getting her Instagram posts and hair and background, but she can't even afford to eat. Could it be me?
You are starving so that you can have a fake life on Instagram.
Okay, let's go.
Hello guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome babes. Please do all subscribe to my channel and turn on your post notifications. Over here we do reaction videos to trending, juicy, spicy stories and just the drama in general. Okay, we have discussions in the comment section down below. So as you enjoy this video, please do not forget to subscribe, like the video and comment your thoughts and opinions on this topic that we are talking about. Okay, and if you are a returning subscriber, baby, you are welcome back. I know each and every one of us have heard the word influencer before. Okay, I do not need to give an introduction as to who an influencer is and what they do. Okay, influencers are everywhere. On every app there are influencers. You'll be shocked to see a 19-year-old girl catching all these very luxurious flights. They are always on private jets or flying first class. They are always going for these very luxurious trips and showing on their Birkin bags, their Chanels, their Dior's and all the expensive jewelries that they have in their closets, and also their very expensive makeup and skincare. And these type of things can make we the schmegula regular people ask, where did I go wrong? Am I lazy? Am I doing something wrong? Why is a 19-year-old girl, or even if you are 18 and you are seeing a fellow 19-year-old girl doing these things, you know you are almost 19 but you are nowhere close to having this type of lifestyle. It makes you feel like you are behind in life, or your life is the worst, or you are not living life. Okay, and it also makes you wonder, does influencing pay this much? What we are not saying is that influencers are evil people, right? But where it becomes a bit murky is where you are living a fake life every single day, living a fake life and making people feel like, oh, they're too poor to afford this, or rubbing it in people's faces, bragging about wealth that you do not even have. That's why I draw the line. Today we are going to be reacting to videos of people talking about how influencers fake their lifestyles. Okay, so let's get into it.
Because honestly, let's talk about it. There was this girl on Instagram. I thought she was rich. Girl was on back-to-back trips. Human hair, nails done, everything. She attended every event I ever wanted to go to. She was out with celebrities. Let's not even get started on the outfits, the handbags, everything. And it wasn't until I made friends with her friends. And honey, they weren't her friends. When I tell you the tea was hot, shorty couldn't even afford gas. Gas, bro. They were literally complaining about her asking them for 20 bucks because she was stranded. So shorty was just on a trip to Jamaica. I think the worst part for me was when they told me she only had $3 in her bank account. Honestly, this was the reality check I needed. After that bubble burst for me, I really realized I was actually doing well in life. Now every time she posts, I'm just like because she'll really spend her last dollar on getting her Instagram posts and hair and background, but she can't even afford to eat. Could it be me?
Couldn't be me, girl. Couldn't be me either. You are starving so that you can have a fake life on Instagram. I know that Instagram can pay you when you have 1 million views and above, but is it worth it? Is the money that good? Because you are literally starving. And people will go to this person's page and be like, oh, manifesting, oh, goals, oh, I wish I were you. Girl, she wishes to be you, okay? at least you can afford yourself a Big Mac or like, you know, groceries. Baby girl is going around asking for $20. I think we should redefine what luxury is in this day and age, because the economy and everything that is happening in today's world, baby, if you can afford your bills, okay, have clothes, you have an accommodation, and you can feed yourself, I think you are living a very luxurious life. And don't let anybody pressure you into thinking your life is so, you know, mediocre, baby. And if you have just like a tad bit of saving somewhere, you're rich. You're rich. Okay, don't follow what social media influencers are making you think, because it's not real life. Okay, unless they are daughters or sons of billionaires and millionaires, it's fake. Okay, it's fake. There are people who have made money from social media, okay? And I'm not saying they are all living fake lives. Some of these people were wise enough to like save, okay? So now that luxurious house they are in is their house. Those people are wise. I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about the people that they just sprouted out of nowhere. They are buying Birkins and all these things, and they are not like from very good backgrounds. Mostly it's on credit, or they return these things, or they borrow them. So don't let yourself feel down because you can't afford these type of things, because baby, they themselves, they cannot afford it.
Every time I open up this app, I kid you not, I see somebody talking about how are these 19 and 20-year-old influencers living in these skyrise apartments, driving fucking Lamborghinis, unboxing a $500 to $2,000 bag every week. As somebody that's been in the influencer space for over 10 years, let me tell you exactly how they're doing it. Obviously, some people are born lucky. They get born into rich families and their families take care of them, so they're able to shop like that. But let me tell you about the other 90%. I told you guys in a previous TikTok that I witnessed somebody's card get declined and they managed to open up another line of credit on their phone in under 10 minutes and pay for said bag that was thousands of dollars. I have watched people film $10,000 shopping haul and then go and return all of it. I'm sure you guys have come across those girls that are like, I don't wear things more than once. Yeah, because most of them are returning it. Like, not the fake bouginess. How are they driving these expensive ass cars? Child, they are renting them by the week. I'm talking spending $1,000 to fake flex a car, film a whole fucking car tour just to have to return it. That's why I say do not believe everything that you see online, because most of it is fucking fake. I have had at least 10 influencers tell me that they have never paid their taxes. These big mansions and nice apartments you see them living in, they don't own them, they're renting. That's why it always fucking gags me when I see people that I used to be cool with e-begging online talking about, can you guys donate money to me, when they used to spend like $12,000 a month on their apartment. Like, baby, if you would have saved that money and just bought a house, you wouldn't be on here doing all this. Talking about Lion! He said a lion! Another galaxy, another rose. Bitch, get a fucking grip. Why didn't you invest in a home? Like, why didn't you buy a house instead of renting these big mansions? Like, why do so many people just rent these big homes instead of making actual investments? Well, there's something required if you want to be able to get a good mortgage at a good rate. And that's good credit. Do you really think somebody who is constantly maxing out their credit cards, not paying them, and then opening brand new ones to live beyond their means has good credit? Sure, you can get a house with shitty credit, but you're going to have to put down a fat down payment. You think they have that if they're maxing out their credit cards once again? So it's literally a whole fucking cycle. So like I said, don't believe the shit that you see online. It is all fucking fake. Like, do not be jealous of anybody's life. Like, just don't. Plus, most of these people are fucking miserable, okay? Okay, I'm done. Bye.
Like she said, do not be jealous of anybody's life. From the couple channels to the fitness gurus, all these people. Wasn't it the last time Liver King, that guy who said he's a cannibal, whatever he says he is, he had steroids all this while.
You're telling me right now that we're supposed to believe that you actually use steroids.
This is the truth.
I might cry, dude. It hurts my feelings, man. Fuck, man.
Again, like, when I'm saying thank you for having me on, I mean, I know this is why I'm here, you know, and I really do appreciate the opportunity to talk about this. You know, the fact is, you know, this was a catalyst to me facing my reality. The reality is, what I did was wrong. I lied about it.
But he was lying, okay? He was refusing the claims or the rumors that he uses steroids. And he was saying it's because he eats raw. Meanwhile, it was a lie, okay? So don't always believe everything you see on social media. Let me know. I will also want to talk about the couple channels. The people that make it seem like, oh my god, like this is the best relationship on earth, but baby, when you go inside, especially when the relationship ends, you find out things and you're like, how? These were my couple goals. Let me know if you want me to talk about that. Okay, I'll be so glad to do that. On LinkedIn, you can see like, oh my god, like a 19-year-old saying they have a PhD, and there are people like that, and I'm happy for them. But some of these things are lies, and you are sitting here like, oh my god, I'm 25, I only have a BSc. Girl, at least you have some level of education. Okay, so don't beat yourself, because most of these things we see on social media are lies. Okay, and that's the gospel truth.
This is your reminder that social media is so fake. Shall we? I didn't even go out this night. I did my makeup. I remember feeling like shit about it. Took the pictures. Took off my makeup and cried for about a half an hour after. I posted this photo on my story and I got so many comments about my skin. People saying, oh, it looks so perfect. I can't even make this shit up. This was me an hour before that photo was taken. Stop comparing yourself to people you see online. It is completely robbing you of your happiness. And trust me, you're not alone. I have to remind myself this all the time. It's so easy to get caught up in other people's life. Sometimes you need to take a step back and be like, Emma, maybe try picking up a book.
Even down to the skincare, the overly smooth skin, it's also fake. Okay, there's something called filters. Okay, there's something called good cameras. There's something called good lighting. So don't think that someone else has the perfect skin, the perfect body. There are so many people on social media who have like the best skin, but when you see them outside, they just don't have. And it's so sad that in today's day and age, even if you have blemishes on your skin, you have to hide it, because people wouldn't like your pictures, or people wouldn't even like anything you say just because they think you do not have a good skin. I suffered that. If you watch my video, like why I left, I talked about it. I even showed my video of my very bad acne, and because of that I couldn't film and all of those things. So don't think that everybody has a porcelain skin and you are the only one with the worst skin alive. Okay, there are people with good skin, but it's not most people. So don't feel bad about yourself. Try your best to work on your skin or your diet or your weight or anything you want to work on, but don't feel bad because everybody seems to be having it so good and you don't have, because most likely than not they are fake.
How I fake being rich as a 21-year-old broke college student living in Los Angeles. I drink an Erewhon juice every single day, but I don't buy a $15 juice, I make my own. This juice probably costs me $1 to $3 on average to make every single day. I use very simple ingredients such as these, and I put it in my Erewhon bottle from past drinks I've had from there or from friends that have given me their bottles, and put it in the fridge for the next day. This is a super great way to meal prep, and I have a fresh juice free of any added sugars every single day. I even use the leftover pulps and put them in a container and freeze them for smoothies in the future. When they're frozen, I can drop them in the blender when needed. Make sure you follow me for more tips.
Girl, we should follow you for what tips? How to look rich when you are not rich. Live within your means. I'm glad she was transparent, telling us that those drinks are not from Erewhon, but we all know that if someone keeps every morning keeps posting drinks from Erewhon, people will think that, oh, this lady is so rich, and you make people feel like they are not living a good life because they cannot afford Erewhon every single morning. But you are not living that life either. So why not just show your recipe? Okay, let us know what your recipe is and just leave it at that. You don't have to pour it in an Erewhon cup or borrow Erewhon cups. Like, girl, the contamination and everything. Okay, but anyways, let me know if you think I'm being too hard, because it can cause someone to think that they are not worth it or their life is not very good because they cannot afford Erewhon every single day. Because not all her followers from other platforms will see this video, right? And so she has this fake life or persona on those apps, and they are thinking that Erewhon is what everybody is drinking, and if they cannot afford it, then they are not living the life. Let me know what you think. Am I being too harsh, or do you think what I'm saying makes sense? that will be the end of today's video. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I will see you soon, but until then, my loves, God loves you, I love you, bye.